You are looking at the longest animal on Earth. It is not a whale. It is not a giant squid. It is not anything you have a category for. It is 45 meters long. It drifts through the deep ocean in a spiral. It has no brain, no central nervous system, no single location where decisions are made. And it is thousands of animals simultaneously operating as one. It is called a siphonophore, and it may be the strangest thing alive. The concept requires a moment to settle in. A siphonophore is not a colonial animal in the way a coral reef is colonial. Many individual animals living near each other. It is a single coherent organism made of thousands of individual zooids that cannot exist independently. Each zooid is genetically identical, cloned from the same original fertilized egg. But during development, different zooids are assigned different roles, and those roles are permanent. Nectophores, swimming bells that contract rhythmically to propel the colony through the water. Pneumatophores, gas-filled floats that regulate buoyancy. Dactylozoids, the tentacle-bearing hunters, armed with nematocysts that fire venom on contact. Gonozoids, reproductive units that produce new zooids and, eventually, new colonies. Gastrozoids, digestive units that break down captured prey and distribute nutrients through the shared body. No individual component eats independently. No individual component moves independently. No individual component reproduces independently. The colony is the organism. Each zooid is an organism. In March 2020, the research vessel Falkor, operated by the Schmidt Ocean Institute, deployed an underwater robot into the Ningaloo Canyons off the coast of Western Australia. The robot's camera encountered something that caused the research team on the surface to stop talking. A siphonophore, arranged in a near-perfect open spiral, approximately 45 meters in diameter, the outer ring trailing hunting tentacles that extended another 10 to 15 meters outward. The total hunting surface, hundreds of meters of venomous tentacle, arranged in a geometric pattern, drifting silently through the deep. When the team measured the specimen and confirmed the number, 45 meters, it was immediately recognized as the largest animal ever reliably documented. The previous record holder, a 33-meter lion's mane jellyfish, recorded in 1870, unverified by modern standards. The siphonophore from Ningaloo Canyons is currently the confirmed record. It was found because a robot went to the right place on the right day. If it hadn't, the record holder would still be unknown. The hunting mechanism of a siphonophore deserves specific attention. The dactylozoids, the hunter zooids, trail behind and below the colony. Each one carries a tentacle lined with nematocysts, coiled, spring-loaded cells that fire a barbed, venom-injecting filament on contact. The trigger is mechanical. A hair-like nidicil on the cell surface detects pressure. Contact with any object, fish, crustacean, or anything else, fires the nematocyst in under 700 nanoseconds. One of the fastest cellular mechanisms in biology. The venom paralyzes prey almost instantly. The tentacle contracts, drawing the prey upward to the nearest gastrozoid. The gastrozoid surrounds the prey. It has no mouth in the conventional sense. It envelops and begins external digestion. Nutrients are then passed through a shared canal system running the length of the colony. Every zooid receives nutrition from every capture made by any hunting zooid. Anywhere along the 45-meter body, the colony feeds simultaneously along its entire length. A capture at one end benefits a zooid 40 meters away. The philosophical question, is this one organism or many, is not rhetorical. It is a genuine problem for biology. Every zooid shares identical DNA. In that sense, it is one organism, genetically singular. But every zooid has its own cell membrane, its own metabolic processes, its own local function. In that sense, each is a discrete biological unit. The Siphonophore sits exactly at the boundary of what we mean when we use the word individual. Dr. Casey Dunn of Yale University, who has spent years studying Siphonophore evolution, has written that they force a rethinking of individuality as a biological concept, that the category we use to separate one animal from many animals may be less fixed than biology has assumed. The Siphonophore doesn't just challenge our definitions, it exists outside them. Evolution built something that doesn't fit in our vocabulary, and then put it 600 meters underwater so we almost never had to think about it. The 45-meter Siphonophore found in 2020 is almost certainly not the largest one alive. It is the largest one that a robot happened to find on one dive, in one canyon, off one coast. The deep ocean covers the majority of the Earth's surface. We have explored a fraction of it. Somewhere in unmapped water right now. Something longer, something stranger, something that doesn't fit any category we have, is drifting in the dark, not hiding, just deep. Subscribe if you want to know when we find it. Comment the question you have right now, because I guarantee someone else reading these comments has the same one. Let's answer them together.